Hello guys, today we're talking about the movie Us. I constantly make fun of this movie for not selling well on Blu-ray, but today we're talking about the real reason why Us failed on Blu-ray. And no, it's not because of streaming, okay? I'm talking about it in proportion to all the other movies that have come out for the past year, during 2018. When you compare it to all the other movies of 2018, Us sticks out like a sore thumb. Despite the movie making so much money domestically, despite the movie making $170 million, despite this movie making $175 million domestically, the movie sold worse than a movie called Peppermint, which made way less money than Us did. If you look at Peppermint's gross, you can see that a movie that grossed way less money than it, and it's the movie right above Us as well, and it only made $45 million and still sold more copies on Blu-ray than Us did. Okay, and yes, Us did make more money because Us, you know, took more money, was more expensive than Peppermint, which was already like a $10 bargain bin movie already. But it really shows how unpopular this movie really was. If you look at the general audience reception to the movie Us, it wasn't that great. Not many people really said Us was this amazing or groundbreaking movie like the critics and Rotten Tomatoes made it out to be. And yeah, Rotten Tomatoes, which they gave it around a 90% audience review score, the audiences only gave it around 60%, which means that the people didn't really care for this movie, despite the critics saying that it was such a groundbreaking movie. If you see the movies that if you see some of the movies that outsold Us, movies that made way less money than Us outsold Us. The Hellboy remake, for example, despite being hated by audiences and critics alike, despite that, Hellboy still sold more copies than Us. And of course, Hellboy does have a cult following, kind of like Blade Runner does, and Alita Battle Angel. There was a select amount of fans who will buy any material of this franchise, no matter how crappy it is. And Hellboy is one of those where they have such a dedicated fan base, where they'll buy no matter how good or bad the product is, they'll still buy it because at least it's an adaptation of the property that they like and they enjoy. And yeah, it's also said for those other two franchises as well. Yeah, basically Hellboy, so it has a dedicated fan base. Where we can see that the entire that Us doesn't really have a fan base, and people have basically forgot about the movie Us, except for the 5 people on Twitter complained that Linda going that the girl from Us was not nominated for Best Actress, thus supports a political message. So yeah, the movie Us sold pretty poorly on Blu-ray. And we compare it to the top selling movies on the year, Us doesn't even come close. If we compare it to a movie, if you compare it to John Wick Chapter 3, which made a similar amount of money, John Wick Chapter 3 sold way more copies than Us did. And John Wick Chapter 3 is at number 10, despite making around the same amount of money as Us. And yeah, that's why Us failed on Blu-ray because people just didn't really care for the movie. Despite selling less money than Us selling far more copies than Us ever will do. And yeah, Us is a complete failure on Blu-ray. And yeah, look at John Wick. John Wick even made less money than Us, but still beat Us on Blu-ray. And yeah, look at movies like and even look at movies that were hated by people like Dark Phoenix, sold way more copies than Us ever did on Blu-ray. Maybe it's because people like action movies more than horror movies. Maybe that's another reason why. And action horror movies don't really sell well on Blu-ray, and they're not really a big hit on Blu-ray because you look at But yeah, a movie that was praised as one of the best movies of the year sold at least 500,000 copies on Blu-ray. But it seemed that the general audience does not really care for Us, and it became a forgotten movie anyways. And now let's get it compared to the movie called Get Out, which is Jordan Peele's other movie. Even though I have not seen it, a lot of people say that Get Out was a far better movie than Us. Let's see how that movie sold. And look at Get Out sales. The movie sold way better on DVD than Us did, and it sold more copies eventually throughout 2017, 2018, and 2019 as well. So yeah, Us is really not really a seller for Blu-rays. Get Out wasn't really a seller either, but Get Out came out in 2017 with Deadpool and movies like that. No, Deadpool came out in 2016. Yeah, 2016. But yeah, Get Out 2017 was not really an amazing year for movies either. So yeah, that's why Us, despite the massive critical praise, did not sell out on Blu-ray. So it's around the same amount of copies that Get Out did, and Get Out I think made less money than Us did domestically as well. So yeah, Us is a failure on Blu-ray, and yeah, that's basically it. Goodbye.